Okay, hello. Yeah, this is the first step. Just harvested and cleaned, and I'm waiting for these to dry, dry them off. Then do like a second drying just there, that's fine. For like 30 minutes. Just harvest them from that plant right there. And yeah, this is the last batch of fruit it has produced, and it's 13. And 2 of them we're gonna try and dehydrate them like whole. And the one that like isn't really matured, that one, and one that's kind of like similar size to it, because I want to see how they are when they are, when you dehydrate them from full, you don't cut them, you just dehydrate them, how they become. And then those 2 are probably the ones we're gonna use pretty quick. So in these 30 minutes, I'm gonna look up online to see like what you want, like what Celsius, how long, and some tips and tricks. And we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, also the type of chili this is Bhut Jolokia chocolate or ghost pepper chocolate. That's what this is. And this year it gave us so many. I have 2 whole of these in the fridge. We made a fuck ton of hot sauce. I think 4 bottles of hot sauce this year. And we've used some just when cooking. From one plant we probably got like almost 30 fruit this year. Okay, hello. I forgot to film around like 2 hours, no, 2 hours, like 1.5 hours ago. We cut them up and put them in there, and there are like the 2 we put in whole. And then 2 of them we cut them just like that, took out the seed from 2 plants or 2 fruit, because I want to save those seeds from those 2. And we decided to put them in there as well on the bottom to see how it works. And then these 2 top trays are, thinly cut. And we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try and make these into a powder, so let's see how it ends up. So this right here, how it looks so far, looks pretty good. And yeah, I mean, those were, I don't remember how many peppers we talked about, but that's how many it was. Also, those 2 that we put in as whole, and we threw those away because they were still moist when everything else was dry. So hello, yeah, or maybe I can remove the mask right now. I was using one of these masks just in case of, don't want to breathe in that dust or the small particles. This is how much it ended up being. However many peppers we started with earlier on in this video, -2. This is how they ended, how much it is. And yeah, this is like death right here. And because my IQ is below 37, I always do these like spicy thing, like this spicy test on a completely empty stomach. So I'm using that much. Oh God, I don't want to accidentally spill it. Well, it's more than it. Okay, there we go. That much. God. Whew. Well, it's good I didn't take more. Yeah, it is too spicy to do that. But it's not like horrific to where I can't talk or do anything. So yeah, if I did more than that, I probably would die. So this is what we did with this year's Bhut Jolokia ghost peppers. chocolate. Oh, it keeps building the heat. Yeah, I don't notice the carbonation doing anything to help with the flame. Whew. But next year, I want to try to make like a fermented hot sauce. I made hot sauce with the Bhut Jolokia. The ones we didn't dry. And I've done, videos about making hot sauces. We used, I think, 8 or 10 Bhut Jolokias for sauce. And we got 3 bottles, like those small bottles that we make out of those. Then I don't remember however many will say at the end of this video, -2 is how many these are. And I think that's either 12 or 14 Bhut Jolokia here. Then we have 2 in the refrigerator. They're like fresh. The plant gave us like 30 ghost peppers this year. And it was way too much for us to use. And next year we plan on increasing the amount of chilies we grow, because we're not gonna do tomatoes anymore. We tried like at least 4 tomato plants every year, and I think we've only gotten like 2 tomatoes from 12 to 16 tomato plants. While the chilies always go good. So probably gonna plant, probably 2 of these plants, maybe 3. We only had 1 this year, so probably gonna increase that to maybe 2 or 3. And then we're gonna add a bunch of like low spiciness chilies, because I would like to use some of these in like salads or stuff where you don't really want like extreme extreme heat. It keeps building.